Dawn crept over the shadow peaks like a dying flame, its pale light swallowed by ridges sharp enough to tear the sky. The wind howled down the northern ridge, carrying with it the stench of goblins and the faint thrum of foul magic. Every stone felt disturbed, every shadow stretched too long, as if the mountains themselves tried to warn the party of what waited above. Borrin traced fresh tracks across the frostbitten ground, confirming what they all feared. The enemy wasn't just growing in number, but in strategy. Sylvara sensed the imbalance twisting through roots and soil, a subtle disruption spreading through the land. Dravok tightened his grip on his shield. Runa rolled her shoulders with a warrior's hunger for the coming fight, and Kaelir's soft chord drifted upward like a promise. The chieftain was close, clever, prepared, and waiting.
Dawn breaks cold on the northern ridge, where the wind cuts deep like steel. Tracks in the frost speak warnings, grim signs of the chieftain's hand are real.
Shadows coil along the cliff sides, waiting for the brave to fall. But Kaelir hums a steady chord as the mountains start to call. The stones begin to tremble, a spell ignites the air. The goblins gather in the mist, a trap laid with cruel care. Through the frozen mountain passes, where the goblins lay their snare, they push against the darkness with a will no foe can tear. Steel and flame and ancient roots collide beneath the sky. Together they rise unbroken, for the princess shall not die. From crags above the warband leaps, 30 strong with blades of night.
A roar splits stone as wolves descend, eyes blazing for the fight.
Dravok shields the fragile path, Runa storms the front with fire.
While Borrin's flames and Sylvara's roots twist chaos to their desire. The chieftain's spell grows darker, a surge of fractured hate. One strike could break the mountains, one misstep seals their fate. Through the traps of steel and shadow, where the chieftain marks his ground, they rise with roaring spirits as the peaks shake all around. Steel and flame and ancient roots collide beneath the sky. Together they rise unbroken, for the princess shall not die. The chieftain lunges, shadow crowned, his blade was like a poisoned stone. Kaelir's song disrupts the spell, a thunder in his tone. Runa strikes with crimson force, Dravok cuts the beast aside. Sylvara binds him to the earth as Borrin turns the tide.
Through smoke and shattered magic, they chase him through the cave, a wounded tyrant clinging to the power he once craved. One battle won behind them, a darker trial ahead, but hope ignites like fire in the path. The
chieftain fled.
Night crept over the ridge as the echoes of battle faded into the stones. The chieftain's blood trailed into darkness, leaving behind a burned map and a warning of what lay deeper in the shadow peaks, a hidden valley, a stronger force, and somewhere within its shrouded heart, the princess they had chased across ruin and frost. The cold wind shifted, carrying a whisper of distant magic, and Sylvara felt the mountains shudder as if bracing for what came next. Runa cleaned her axes with steady resolve. Dravok watched the ridgelines for returning threats, and Borrin studied the map with eyes full of calculation and dread. Kaelir played a quiet melody, soft as dying embers, yet filled with hope. They had survived the chieftain's trap, but ahead lay something far greater and far darker. Still, they moved forward together, bound by purpose, ready for the valley that waited beyond the peaks.